Namaste Namaha. Good morning. Oh, he wants to also say good morning. Welcome to your 5 minutes of self-care. So today I'd like to speak to you about thoughts. I'm currently studying Dr. George Spencer's progressive and intensive course. And I could just recommend to anyone this course if you want to understand how our thoughts and emotions and feelings, how our mind, our heart space really influence our lives and how we can co-create our life. And this is something really important to understand. You do have the power within to co-create your life, but you just need to be aware of what is it that you want. And that's not always not that easy, and it's not really that easy to understand if what you wanted in the past is exactly what you want now for your future life, because we are constantly changing. So for this week, I'd like you to become really aware where you put your intention. Your thoughts is where you put your intention, and that's where also the ripple effect in the quantum field will take place, where things that you maybe did not want to have in your life will occur. Yes, this actually means that we do have the power to understand how we overcome challenges. And I used to think this way. I just think the worst and then hope for the best. It doesn't work this way. The more you are anxious about your future, the more you have negative thoughts of your future, the likelihood that it will happen is really high. And understanding that everything in life is energy. Your thoughts are energy. And anything that wires, this whole body is an electromagnetic field. The neurons, they wire and fire constantly. And they're connected with synapses. You can actually change the way how you think, how your DNA is expressed in your body can be changed also. That's why we call it epigenetics. If you want to know more about this field, I can only recommend Dr. George Spencer to have a look at this. But also there's so many scientific papers, and many universities like Harvard, Stanford are going through exactly these studies at the moment to understand how do your thoughts, how can we change our neuro thought patterns, the synapses that wire and fire constantly. Now, I am not a neuroscientist, and most likely the wording is not always correct. I get that. And we are all learning. So in our trauma-informed yoga therapy sessions, we do understand that the human being is multidimensional. What we experience in our mind can also experience in our reality, which means if I continuously repeat a traumatic past experience in my head, your body will not know the difference whether it's experiencing at this very moment again, or if it has been experienced in the past. This is something really important to understand. I sometimes mention self-victimization. The more you're going to retell yourself the same story again and again, and visualize it again and again, and share it with people again and again, it will not change your life. You are actually stuck in the past, and you're reliving your past again and again. So I just repeat, the more you retell yourself the same traumatic story again and again, and there is still an emotional discharge, meaning you feel emotionally involved, you maybe cry, you maybe feel trembled, maybe you feel anger, then you know that this specific trauma has not healed yet. So instead of telling yourself the story again and again, so for instance, if something happens to you during a day and you repeat telling this story to your friends, your loved one, and feel so unfair and unjust, you're reliving yourself again in this past life experience, and your body does not know the difference. So how do you undo this? You undo this in going into this emotion and becoming aware of this emotion, and understand how you can feel it fully, take into your heart, and then dissolve it, let it go. There's so many healing modalities, alchemy healing, quantum healing, where we use the mind in a theta brainwave, where we enter in the subconscious mind to understand how we can neutralize the specific frequency and vibration of this specific emotion. And it's scientifically backed up. Meditation is a key. Now, even if you go to healing sessions, if you go to Amanda or myself, if you do not continue doing your own work, meaning going within every single day and taking this 5 to 15 minutes and even 1 hour time to meditate and show up for yourself, and even your body will scream and will not want that. It will feel so uncomfortable because you suddenly get up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning and you feel tired. And if you choose comfort over growth and healing, that is your choice. Be aware of that. So if you choose comfort, staying in bed longer instead of actually getting up and caring for yourself and showing up for yourself, if it's either meditation, yoga, running, whatever it is, to nurture your soul, your body, and your mind, if you choose comfort over that, then you have chosen comfort over growth. And what do you want? You want to maybe develop yourself and grow. The change only starts within, and that does take effort, time, and energy, and showing up for oneself. So meditation is really key. That has changed my life entirely. Going away from the physical realm to an energetic realm and being able to co-create my life the way, if I know exactly what I want, to put my intention where I want it to be put. So Dr. Joe Dispenza, check it out, the progressive and intensive course online. It definitely changes your life. I've been studying him for the past 4 years. And yeah, meditation, there's so many guided meditation on YouTube, and I will actually bring more of these meditations online. I'm currently preparing my website for the self-care online program, which is an introduction to it, and will give you various tools. Namaste, Namaha.